Where's the table going to be?
Antenna.
TV.
A pair of nice-looking dress slacks or a skirt that complements the color of their job. Not worrying about what you have to worry about your hair or your clothing.
That's good.
Where do you put them?
Where do they start?
They start back here. Back here? The high little baby. Come on, when are we ready to go? What's the
Remember, in foreigners, the dogs are not judged on their look or their build, but on the way that they're presented.
Oh, no, mine's going. Mine's going. Here we go.
Even dogs that have been clipped,
All right, ready?
if there is good explanation for the way that the dog looks, is presented veterinary treatment without excuse. When it's coming and going, what they say coming and going, I mean the way the hind end and the front end move, look, going away and coming at you.
Now it's 8 the maximum number of slugs.
8 one each.
Now you're booking.
Come on. Scooch over. Come on.
Here's really cool. Roger.
Yeah.
Come on. Come this way.
Come on,
This
baby.
way.
You and me, kid, all the way. Fame and fortune's ours. Come on.
Come on.
Let's go. Yes. What?
Come on.
Is slowing him
Yeah.
Cut out the slime. Come on.
Listen to Nancy.
People are doing.
Don't tell her. Come on, Nancy.
Come on. We're home
I said that. Come on, halfway down.
Let's go.
Oh, come on.
Come this way. I want you to come back this way. Come on. No.
Come on. Oh, I think I'm in late. I'll give you a piece of lettuce.
You're going this direction.
Give you a piece of lettuce. Just think of the big, beautiful trophy. This place to live, and I promise I'll take care of you. Come on.
Let's go. We didn't do this one. Practice one. Let's go. Escorting down the track.
Hey, could you water down? Don't scare him. Do water down. Up here.
Let's go. Go. Come on, let's go.
Right here.
I see you watering down the track. What's that for?
Well, this cuts down the friction, and it keeps the dust from coming up when they're barreling down the straight stretches of the track here.
You're sleeping. You don't have time.
I spray them in the face because it makes them curl up, and the people beat on me if I disturb their slugs.
You just picked up my slug. He's going to sleep. Where? Close to him. Let's go. Come on. Let's go, baby. Come on. You're in there.
Oh, come on. Bring it.
Okay. I think she won.
Come on, Escar.
Come on. Second place, baby. Come on. Second place.
Don't turn now.
Come on. How about for second?
You're in the straight. It looks like it's complete to me. Do you have any comments at this momentous hour? Well, I tell you, it's all in the wrist, you know.
Hey, you want a slug?
Come on. long have you had your slug?
About an hour. Actually, one of my opponents actually helped me find her.
Where'd you find her?
She was found out in the woods. We had some training grounds actually hidden in the woods, and she was found out there. Oh, about a mile out of town.
What do you look for when you're searching out championship stock here?
Well, I heard this year that red was really going to be good. There's a lot of nice, fast red slugs around, and lo and behold,
well, it sure beat out those green ones. That's good.
yeah, sure did.
What are you going to do with your slug now?
Mount them, I think.
Is it a boy or a girl? Do you know?
Oh, definitely a female.
Do you think she's got a good chance in the big race tomorrow?
Well, we're gonna keep her nice and moist, and I've got a strawberry patch at home. Believe me, she is definitely gonna get a treat tonight. But we'll put her on slim tomorrow. Keep her in racing form.
Look at mine. Now he's coming.
No, it's real quiet.
It's slip sliding away, right?
He came in third. No, mine came in third. He came in third. He came in third. He did all by himself. Come here, baby.
Escar's gonna go.
Escar is gonna go, yeah.
Well,
I'm in that bucket. All right, excuse me. I'm very happy. Hey, Mary, what's the white stuff? Wait a second. What's the white stuff for?
Don't look cold.
No. I can't. I got white stuff all. I got white stuff all over my hand.
Really close your mouth, Terry. Close your mouth.
What are you doing this for? For TV, Terry. Where is Charlie? Look it. Look it. My hands all white. Oh, what are you doing? Fixing my hair? Thank you. I'm cold. Remove.
I think she's got to be on.
Hey, this music.
You want to see that? Can pick a stable slug.
Oh, who's in there?
There's an application form.
Look at that baby one. Here's the baby.
Chamber of Commerce. Get a fill out a little application for register your slug.
Oh, you have cotton candy.
This looks like a... Oh, gee.
boy, that just looks so obscene.
Okay, thank you. See you later.
Okay. I've got my slug here, Dave.
Anytime.
Okay, could you hold my glasses for me? Officials are a little worried about the weather. Let me do that again. Officials are a little worried about this overcast weather. Slugs tend to slip along a little easier when it's sunshiny out. Mara Morgan, Q13 reports. Move back a little bit.
Okay, count to 5 and go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Officials are a little worried about this overcast weather. Slugs tend to slip along a little better when it's sunshiny out. Mara Morgan, Q13 reports.
$1. And we've got them over here.
Them dogs, I got
And we've got them tablecloths and everything. You can't miss. We're at the variety store now. And for all these people that come from out of town, they don't have a slug. We thought we'd help them out this year.
You can just show it to her for a second.
Hey, is this going to be on tonight's news?
I hope so.
What time?
How do you train a slug for this sort of race?
You just pray a lot and hope they get it going. This for people who come in and want to enter the races, but forgot their slugs, and so we're all prepared. You can rent them for $1. If you don't want them in your zoo, you can bring them back.
When you go, where do you get the slugs that you're renting out?
These came out of the backyard, down in the trees.
What do you look for? What sort of qualities do you look for when you're out looking for slugs here to rent?
Just good slugs. I mean, there's a little one called Speedy. He's already been rented out. We have one called Princess, one for a lovely lady, and we have one called Duke, and one Handsome. We have all kinds of names for them, and each one is individually boxed. We also furnish a disposable plastic glove for those who are afraid to touch it.
Do you find people like the slugs but don't like to touch them?
Yes. 9 out of 10 don't like to touch them.
But they're willing to endure that for the joy of the sport?
Sure. And yeah, there's a lot of races tomorrow. We have a lot of the applications coming in. Okay, thank you. You're welcome.
Sent in and she's registered
What time?
in the patent office. This is a face-on that was done by a local, one of the high school boys. So that's the logo we're using this year. But there's over here they're selling the Thelma mugs that have the logo and the T-shirts and the bumper stickers. And you should have a bumper sticker on your car to take back to Seattle with you or Tacoma with you. And if you keep sticking it...
You're doing fine, though. We can even put pictures and just hear your voice.
You can hear my voice.
Don't worry about it at all.
This is our 4th annual slug race. And the first year we just started, we had a same racetrack. We didn't have the plexiglass on it, but it was just plywood. And we had to watch out because the slugs were getting splinters coming over the plywood. But we put the plexiglass on it and then started wetting down the track. This kind of helps them move along and also keeps the track cool because they really smoke up the track as they're going.
You say that the record-winning speed has been 2 minutes 18 seconds, is that right?
Yes, that's 2 minutes 18 seconds. That was done 2 years ago by Love Slug, Nolan Henderson out of McClary, and that is over a .003 furlongs. Or 24 inches, and that equates out to about 101.2 hours per mile.
Not miles per hour.
Not miles per hour.
You mentioned in the brochure that you sent out that there are qualities to look for in a slug. How do you know when you've got a healthy?
We've been doing a lot of studying on this here, and we found that, as you can see on the float, we have strawberries, and strawberries seem to be something that the slugs really go after, and also give them great speed.
I mean, how do you tell if you've got one, though? Do they look different than, can you compare how good a slug is one to the other by looking at them?
No.
Why do you keep the slugs separated?
Oh, you have to watch. Like slugs have a tendency to crawl over the barrier and try to make advances toward the other slugs in the other lanes.
How do you tell a boy slug from a girl slug?
It's very difficult to tell the difference. But since slugs are bisexual, you have to watch them very closely.
That's great. How long do people keep their slugs all year round, or they just use them for the moment?
We have varying stories on this. Some people claim they keep them all year long and feed them special foods to make them race faster. But on most occasions we find that some people find them the morning of the race. In fact, last year's winner was picked out of the Guarding Tiger, a fellow from Sumner, Ken Apple from Sumner, Washington, brought his down. He got his out of his garden that morning. And that didn't quite make the track record, but it was 2 minutes and 45 seconds. And he's going to be back this year to race Tiger again, to race against Nolan, who was racing Love Slug 3, who is has the track record.
Do people get real serious about this, or is it all in fun?
There's a lot of fun involved with it. Some people get very serious, especially if another participant reaches out and happens to touch a slug to kind of move them ahead a little bit. But we had a protest last year where people claimed that one person pushed the slug ahead of the other one. But on overall, it's a lot of fun event, and it's an event to raise money to buy Christmas lights and stuff for the town.
That's great. Thanks a lot.
Protest. Last year we had the Slug Liberation Front, who suggested that we turn the Satsup nuclear plant cooling towers into slug training grounds. The year before we had a group called Save Our Slugs, and they had a song out that was Save Our Slugs. There was also another Murphy Brothers, I believe, from Olympia, who was a band who had a song wrote Love Slug, and that's been recorded and put out. So this year we're pretty sure that somebody's going to come. We just hope they leave their ducks at home.
I take it that ducks like slugs.
Yes, the one thing that we've found is ducks do eat slugs, and probably one of the only things we've found here that does eat slugs. Last year we didn't have any ducks in the parade, but I've been told that some people are going to come out with a large float of a duck and bring that along to follow behind Thelma here.
Do the slugs ever get out of hand? Do you ever have to use discipline on them?
We do threaten some of the slugs with some of the slug bait or salt. That Morton salt is one that we've been using here to kind of keep them in line.
I heard a rumor that a salt company is sponsoring the festival. Is that true?
No, that's not true.
It's one of those vicious rumors.
A vicious rumor. Although a local chemical plant in the area has merged with a salt company, Morton Salt, and a plant called